You only need a different list if you're changing from the events. But either way, you need to know your playing. So if you have a code,
so auch irgendeine Ghostliste weiter? Ah ja, eines weiter.
The plan today is for close registration a little bit later because it's traffic. But you need to get around one high.
Ich habe gesehen, dass eine
It's another long game. I want to make sure we get through it nice and swiftly.
Ich weiß 1-6
You have a yellow clock, you have a new clock. So if you're playing in the top cuts, the yellow clock is yours. If you're playing in other spaces, they'll give you one to you. Okay, well then you know when the parents are ready. And like yesterday, we're going up online and on the parents' boards. In the meantime, relax, chill out, and let you know when we're beginning.
Das muss Timo denn spielen. Kannst du die alle erklären? Dings?
Weniger Leute.
Ja, der hat ja eh frei. Der ist ja erst um 10 Uhr. Bitte? Ja, können wir.
Ich habe 97, was 100 von.
Ja.
Ich werde Ihnen.
Ja.
Langsam Zeit für Wochenende.
Gut, mit Wieg. Du hast Pilotenskill 9 mit, denke ich, oder? Wirklich dein Pilotenskill 9. Willst du die Karte haben? Oder ist okay?
Nein, alles gut.
Dann stell mal auf, oder?
Ja. Warte, Platz hat Push the Limit, Glitter, Glitter, Counter, ne? Und
Push the Limit,
Platz war sie. Ja.
Glitter, Glitter,
Ja.
Counter.
Alles klar.
Nice, that's a pile of cards. Congratulations, you've already won something.
Yes, thanks.
So, ihr habt es mitbekommen, die gelbe Uhr?
Bitte?
Die gelbe
Die da
Uhr ist
hinten.
für euch, die da hinten.
Ja,
Die andere könnt ihr eh nicht sehen, also umso besser für euch.
alles klar.
Wir starten so schnellstmöglich. Aktuell fehlt noch ein Spieler.
Okay, alles klar.
Aufbau könnt ihr machen, wie ihr habt.
Jo, alles klar.
Gesagt, was du mit Tweak machst?
Ja, ja, nimmt PS9.
PS9 von Egger.
Könntest doch die Rückschuss nehmen. Ich würde 1er Bombenlegen nehmen,
Mal
ne?
sehen.
Ja, stimmt, das wäre auch mal was Cooles.
Das sind doch so die ganzen alten, ja?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of the System Open Series in Hanover here with Stage 3 Pre-Elimination Cup. So we've got a bunch of players that have to play one more round to make it to the top 32 Cup. Players who went 5-1 yesterday in the main event. And we've got a really interesting matchup here. We have Dirk Zeffrinch playing Thweek with fire control system, auto thrusters, Starlight Bankai, 2 title, Viraga title, Asajj Ventress with push to the limit, Lance Razzi, 2 times glitter stim countermeasures, and Sunny Bounder in the M3A with linked battery, heavy stick title interceptor. As you can see here, Sunny Bounder is a pilot that you don't see that often. So his ability is once per round after you roll or re-roll dice. Doesn't have to be, as I thought beforehand, to be secondary weapon, it can be primary as well. If you have the same result on each of the dice, you may add one matching result. And on the right side, we've got another interesting list here. Jonas Klein playing Soul 6 with Deadeye, Twin Laser Turret, Extra Munitions, Harpoon Missiles, Boba Fett, Bomblet Generator, and Guided Chips. So Soul 6's possibilities when dropping a bomb, you may use the one hard left or right template instead of the one forward template. And Dengar with Expertise, Intelligence Agent, Glitter Stem, Countermeasures, and Punishing one title. What do you think of these lists, Chris?
I think they're very interesting. They're not the standard meta lists that you see all over the tables. So I'm quite happy to see how this one will turn out. Now, since we know Jonas quite well, he's part of our team, we know what he can do. Dirk is an unknown to me personally. I don't know if you know Dirk?
Not yet. I've known him from the Mos Eisley Ramadan forum, the German community forum. Just the name. His nickname there is Säge.
So if he manages to go 5-1 with a list that is, in my opinion, original, that means that he has some tricks up his sleeve, and I can't wait to see them in this matchup.
Yeah, definitely.
So we managed to clear up the audio from the stream table itself a bit, so we should be able to hear the commentary from the players a bit better, which would make it a bit clearer to hear what is going on exactly.
It helps a lot to figure out which ship is shooting at which ship. Yeah. So basically, we're waiting for the marshal, for the judges to start the round here.
It is past 9:30, so it could be any second. Of course, it's very early on the day still, especially since people were up late yesterday. I think we played until 8:30 yesterday in the evening.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, so by the time people get home and actually get to sleep and then get up early again, we might see some fatigue-induced mistakes in the course of the day. It will not be as sharp as it was yesterday. Although, on the other hand, these are the better players that are left, so they should be able to handle any stress.
Yeah.
So, who's your money on this matchup?
Ich weiß, ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich hab ein paar
Personally, of course, we both are a bit biased, so since Jonas is our team member, we want him to go to the top 32 cut. It's pretty unpredictable. So for me, it's pretty unpredictable who is going to take it here. My bet, and it doesn't have anything to do with that Jonas is our team member, isn't on Jonas, just because he has more firepower. So he has the ability, the possibility to deal out more damage more fast, and yeah, he's got some nice tricks up his sleeve with Boba Fett especially.
But on the other hand, since Dirk is not playing the full 100 points, he took the pilot skill with Tweak, and he can give the initiative away, so he will be able to fly after Dengar.
Yeah,
of
which
course,
is going to do. Yeah.
That is a very big advantage, because if Dengar gets you in arc, he gets that extra shot. That's not something you enjoy generally from a pimped out Dengar, especially since he has expertise, so every shot will be, well, let's call it focused. Also, the intelligence agent on Dengar might not be as useful as it would have been if he flew after.
So schnell solltet ihr euch jetzt nicht begegnen, dass ich nicht aber gestern eine Runde hatten wir 3-4 Stunden lang, so 3-4 Stunden lang nur ansatzweise.
Pilot skill 6 ships have the same problem basically, only then at pilot skill 6 instead of
Das
9.
war jetzt interessant.
So Asai will be able to fly after Sol,
Ausgeschossen.
although that is not as big of an advantage as the tweaked Dengar.
Yeah. Usually you just want Dengar move last if possible to get the ship you want in arc for triggering your pilot ability. What's surprising is if we take a look of what people were playing yesterday and what is in the pre-cut and the top 32 cuts today is the rise of scum lists again. So we see a lot of scum lists at the top tables that have been a little bit down lately, the scum list. So we have scum aces, we have Hiraxes, we have Dengar again. So we have Shadowcasters, Star Vipers, so all the funny and nice to play ships and interesting lists. So what do you think, where does this come from? So why is Scum back in the game?
Well, I think that Scum has the advantage of being very customizable ships. Like most Scum ship or a lot of Scum ships lend themselves well for personalization to your playstyle. In general, Rebel ships and especially Imperial ships, you have a favorite match loadout, and that's what you have to go with. So people that don't play as often and follow the meta around will be more at ease with Imperial ships, because there is a standard list floating around on the internet. You try it out, you do reasonably well with it, since it is a good list. However, the really good players, I have no idea what was just announced,
That's not our microphone.
Oh, mach aus die Scheiße, Alter!
Even the FFG technician has a whoopsie from time to time.
So, and that's the start. Time has started, and both players checking their dials again.
So, what do you think of the asteroid placement here? Both players opting for give or take the same asteroids, if not exactly the same. No, one is different.
Yeah.
A loosey field in the middle.
Yeah, it gives both players some space to maneuver their ships without too much hassle. I think especially for the large base ships, Dengar and Asajj, this is quite favorable, so that they have more options than they would have had in a more dense asteroid field.
If I was Dirk here, I think I would have made the field a little bit denser, because Dengar really needs his space.
Yeah, for slooping, for barrel rolling.
Exactly, whereas Asajj will generally tend to fly around the field anyway and not go through. So if he manages to deny Dengar his slooping shenanigans, that would be an advantage for him. But the way it's set up right now, I think Dengar can go to town basically at will. Now Sol 6a has Boba Fett on it. I think that's the first time we see Boba Fett in stream this weekend. Yeah. However, Boba Fett is such a good counter against many lists.
I really like that card. It's all that makes Scum my favorite fraction. It's these. I'm gonna do some dirty stuff to your list, to your ships, like those shenanigans that Scum can do, which is also a really, really strong card. So if you manage, and especially I think Asajj is in trouble here because she only has 3 shield and she goes to hull pretty quickly, and if she gets a crit there, then it's time for Boba Fett to shine. So if you
card would you take?
it was what I was about to ask you. I was. Yeah, I would be unsure if it would be either Push the Limit or Lazrazi.
I would go for Push the Limit here, because Lazrazi is also slight benefits to you. It's not all bad, whereas Push the Limit is always all bad for the opponent. Now, I know that Boba Fett was one of the cards that were designed by the World Championship winners. I believe it was Paul.
Yeah, it was Paul Heavers. It was his second, or no? It was his. Yeah, it was his second.
His second win.
The second card. Yes. The first one was Stay on Target. Then it was Boba Fett, and the third one was Hoshek.
Thank you, Paul Heaver, for that. So no real surprises in either deployment or the first round movement yet. Dirk is keeping his ships in a loose-ish formation. Basically waiting what Jonas is going to do. Jonas keeping his arc on the prize and going around with Sol for possibly some harpoon shenanigans. Jonas has a pretty open field in front of Sol, so he can do some nice things in later rounds.
Yeah, the thing is here, probably for Dirk, I could imagine that Dengar is his main target, his target priority. So which gives Jonas the maybe possibility to sneak up on Dirk ships with Sol Sixa, maybe get some harpoon damage from behind or from the flank.
Well, Dengar is one of those ships, just like, for instance, Rey or Miranda. The later in the match you are, the stronger his pilot ability becomes. Because keeping 3 ships in arc is usually not possible. However, if it's the one-on-one end of round slugfest, it becomes a whole lot easier, especially with that Jumpmaster's dial.
Yeah.
Dirk, in my opinion, should go for Dengar if he can. However, what should Jonas go for?
I'd say Asajj, because she is, first of all, the most expensive ship in the list with 49 points. On the other hand, she's pretty survivable.
Yeah, she's by far the most survivable. Double glitterstim, countermeasures,
really tanky. So you don't want to have her to be the last ship in the squad.
However, if you go for Asajj first, she will stay alive the longest, meaning that the entire enemy list will be operational longer. I think I would go for Tweak first here.
To have Dengar maybe being the last ship to move?
Yes, that as well. And Tweak is a lot easier to kill and does about the same amount of damage as Asajj will do.
That's true.
So you remove more damage from the opponent quicker, meaning you have a bigger chance of Dengar actually surviving till the end game. Seance, I'm not sure I agree with you that Senseo is coffee, but power to you. I don't think we will see an engage this round yet. Jonas doesn't really want only Dengar shooting the entire enemy list, so I don't think he will go forward.
What do you think he's going to do? Hard one to the left is an option. Maybe even hard two.
I think hard one to the left and barrel roll backwards. That's what I would go for. And then go pretty quickly with Sol, maybe a 3-bank. And then next round he can go hard right one. And set up his first engagement.
Another option could be going fast through that lane where he barrel rolled to between the two asteroids, barrel roll out, sneak up behind on Thweek and Sunny Bounder.
Yeah, but then he potentially gets shot by 3 ships without support. It's the same deal as yesterday, half your list against the entire enemy list. I don't think I would like that move very much. Do we know the direction of the Asajj secondary arc? I'm guessing to the left?
Yes, Asajj's mobile firing arc. Let me check.
Okay.
Where is it facing?
Putting Sol forward.
Target lock 3.
And putting a target lock on Thweek.
So Asajj's mobile firing arc is pointing to her left side.
So Jonas used the legal way of measuring the distance to enemy Thweek by declaring a target lock, seeing how far it is exactly, so he knows what speed he has to set for the next round. Of course it's out of range, he knew that beforehand, but he has more info now than he had before, and he was going to do a focus anyway.
Which is a legal way to do.
Exactly.
And I think it's also morally okay to do. I know that some people think this is kind of shady. My personal opinion is it's not. It's allowed to do it, so why shouldn't you do it?
Well, Jonas is choosing your line of play here, going forward into the field. I don't think he's on the asteroid.
No.
But what do you do now?
I would do the barrel roll, probably.
Thing is, you don't have arc on either Asajj or what's the other one, Sunny?
Yeah, but maybe.
So you probably want to get out of there.
Yeah. Even though then you only have maybe shooting Thweek at you.
If you barrel roll to our left now, so the ship's right, you probably still have a shot on Thweek with your expertise, so it's not like you're not gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Thweek will only have range on Dengar, so you have your shot back again modified as well.
Thanks, Sean.
We aim to please.
But if you want, we can speak English like that.
Doppel. I did not see if that was in range, but he is grabbing dice. It's through an asteroid and range 3 for sure.
Yep. Color 2.
2 hits.
Oh, that's a lot of green die, but then again, shooting doesn't cost you anything. Sean did not like your accent. So apparently Thweek was out of range, so no return shot, and well, Sunny didn't have a shot to begin with. So your move was the better of the two.
Yeah, the only problem now is what to do with Sol, because he has to move before Dengar does, and Dengar is a little bit in the way of Sol 6. So,
you
other than disengaging, there's, I don't think, not really a way. A 3 bank might fit quite nicely here.
To the ship's left, you mean?
Yeah.
The problem then is you're flying straight into Asajj. Because she will do 3 hard to the left.
Yeah.
Almost for sure.
Yeah.
So that's not a good spot to be in. If you can keep Asajj out of the fight for one more round, it's a lot better for him. I think I would disengage to the ship's right, so our left. Even if that means that he cannot do much this turn, because Asajj is even more points than Sol is. So in the end, you're technically still ahead. Especially since Sunny probably won't have a shot then either. So you can unload some more on Tweak. Or, well, some, not some more.
Thinking hard what to do next.
Yeah, he's probably checking if that 3 bank will actually fit, or if it's a guaranteed bump regardless. I'm not sure the 3 bank would fit, to be fair.
Always hard to tell.
He could go for the 1 straight and, well, intentional out of necessity bump. Keep the firing arc facing forward.
Yeah. I mean, still got TLT to shoot anyway, even without modification. Always a possibility to get maybe 1 hit through.
It's far from ideal though.
Yeah.
And that's the disadvantage of using this play instead of the hard 1 left last turn with Dengar. Sean, the most, or the list I saw the most was Rebels, the 3-ship standard meta list, let's call it.
Yeah, Miranda, Lorik, Fan, or Ezra, and she's a beat. A lot of Imperials as well. Some Imperial Office Strikes, Imperial Aces.
A lot of quick draw. If you see Imperials, it's a lot of quick draw, and Kylo is also represented well.
Yeah, King of Swiss from day 1 with 6-0 and best MOV was Oliver Pucknell, that who we have seen twice on stream yesterday, flying Kylo, quick draw, and an Epsilon Squadron pilot.
The MVP for sure. That little guy.
Yeah.
So it's pretty clear what Asajj is going to do. It's pretty clear what Sunny is going to do. What would you do with Tweak, however? Go for the joust with Dengar?
No.
Well, what are your other options? Either disengaging and not shooting at all, or just take the hit from Dengar and make sure you're in range of Sol.
That's probably what I would do, or maybe just if you keep out of board in range 3 of Dengar with Tweak, you should be fine. With 4 evade dice and thrusters, maybe a focus.
Yep, Jonas is going for the disengage.
Yeah.
That was what we discussed before. Probably the best move this turn.
Yeah, not taking too many risks here.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but making the best of a bumpy situation.
Yeah. Checking for a target lock.
Well, checking for range actually. But, yeah. So I don't think Asajj will have a shot now. Oh, he's barrel rolling in. Setting up for next round, I would assume. Or is he trying to bump Dengar now? I would not bump Dengar here. I would take a 3 bank to the left. Try to get behind or at least close to Sol. Tweak, yeah.
As expected.
Yeah, there was not much else he could pick
3
there.
turn.
If anyone was surprised by that move, then watch and learn.
The 6 players and parents are now going up around the room on the parents, so if you do not have access to Facebook, you can access the parents around the room.
Regarding the lists that are being flown here today, we have a lot of uncommon, unusual lists in the pre-cut here. We see like these 2 lists who are not that common. On the table behind us, there's 2 arcs and a T-70 X-Wing, which is also really surprising to see. And we have, I know, like the 2-star Viper and Fen Rao list, a list with Kimo Gila, Dalen Overos, Fen Rao, and what's the 30th? Tweak. Yeah, so really good stuff.
The list I was most surprised by was the B-Wing list, with the player that we talked with yesterday. Well, not on stream, but off stream. We'll tell you a bit more about that later when the in-game action isn't quite as important as it is now. Jonas choosing to go forward with his Dengar, barrel roll away to make sure that it's not getting shot, and that Asajj doesn't have range since the target lock was pretty near last time. Yeah, Dirk choosing to disengage with Tweak, does not want to get hit by Dengar. So both players playing very conservatively. They don't want to spend their strength in the initial engage.
I think Jonas put Dengar in a good position for next round.
Well, it's going to be a hard 2 to the left probably.
Yeah.
And then
or
barrel
maybe
roll
even
a bit
slow
closer,
roll,
maybe.
just a hard 1, so that they can go 1 forward, maybe 2 times in a row, and maintain pointing his arc on the enemy ships.
That's definitely a good option. Make sure that they don't really have a good target, or at least not a target that they want to shoot. It's a free firing lane from here, so it's all good. And because of the uneven dial that the Jumpmaster has, it prefers flying to the left.
Yeah.
That's all green. And, well, it's all left from here. So it won't have any issues to clear the stress from Glitterstim. Whereas Asajj has some asteroids up ahead.
Yeah.
So it's either turn in towards Dengar.
Yeah, maybe with the hard 2. She's not stressed, so she doesn't have to do the green hard 3 turn.
I think he could get away with a bank to the left instead. Bank 1. I'm not sure that would fit. Might.
And even if it fits, like he's just directly in front of the asteroid, maybe.
But his auxiliary firing arc is to the left, so he would have shot options both on Sol and Dengar. Whereas if he does a hard left, it's Dengar all the way.
Yeah.
Whether he likes it or not.
And maybe not even the chance to get stressed from Dengar.
Well, that's something that Jonas will have to, Dirk will have to decide for himself. You want to turn in Tweak, or would you S-loop? I think I would S-loop. Keep you out of range, and then next turn you can clear your stress again. Whereas if you turn, you still might not have an arc on Dengar.
Yeah.
You will get shot for sure.
Well, you can manage to do a hard 1 with Tweak. Maybe even do the banky barrel roll. Hard to tell, because you don't know how Dengar is going to fly. If he's, well, it's It's my guess. It's either the hard 1 turn to the left or the hard 2 turn to the left.
I think I would get away from Dengar now. Because he doesn't have his fire control system yet either. If he does the barrel roll, he doesn't have a token either. It's just auto thrusters against Dengar.
With expertise.
With expertise. That's I don't think I would prefer that. Then again, Dengar would shoot at Sunny otherwise, most likely. And that's also not something you really want to see. Yeah, Sean, as we discussed before the game started, or well, just as the game started, I think Jonas has the advantage in the way the asteroids are placed. Because Asajj simply isn't maneuverable enough to pull any shenanigans through that field, whereas Dengar can have a field day.
So with both players flying rather cautiously, do you think this will go to time here?
It might. Then again, if Dengar goes to town, it might be early day. Now, today MOV does not matter at all. It's elimination all the way. So playing conservatively for time will not benefit you in the long run. You have to win to continue. I think that will make sure that any time games will be hotly contested by at least one of the two players. Positioning-wise, Jonas has the advantage at the moment. Even though his soul is faced the wrong direction. Yes.
Good luck. Have fun. You may begin. Thank you.
Sunny is turning in. I think we're going to see some whaling on Dengar this round. Now, does this leave him enough space for Asajj to do the hard 2 that you would have preferred here? Considering the fact that he's barrel rolling out of way, I think the hard 2 is coming for sure now. So it's going to be Dengar. Which technically he should actually take out first, according to my analysis at the beginning of the game.
If Dengar is turning in 1, so the turn 1 to the left, then he might even barrel out of range of Asajj, so that
he can shoot Tweak without worries.
Tweak or even Sunny. I mean, he's not the main target, he's just like 18 points, but you have what you have, and Sunny can die pretty quickly. Especially with no modification.
Yep. So Jonas choosing to disengage again with Soul. He performed a
Talon roll.
And left the bomb behind in the middle of those 3 asteroids. Was that in range? Looks like it was. But Dengar still has his move, of course. So it was barely in range now. Ooh. He's gonna need that barrel roll for sure.
The thing is...
Oh, he's going the other direction.
Oh. That is not what I expected.
I don't think it's what I would have done either. Because you're also not moving away from Sunny this way. So Sunny has more chance of getting damage through.
Asajj did not push, right? So she didn't use push the limit.
No, just the target lock. So that's probably one of the glitter stims coming out this round. Oddly enough, he chose to disengage with Tweak. I think if you're going to get the return shot anyway, might as well make sure all 3 of your ships manage to shoot.
So, bomb does nothing.
I think it was more of a Hail Mary anyway.
Yeah.
And of course, since it's a bomblet generator, it doesn't actually cost him anything to drop them down. He can do it every single turn.
So he's popping countermeasures on Dengar, removing the target lock from Massage, so she's got, for that case, no modifiers. Is he using Glitter Stem?
I don't see a stress.
No, so we see Dengar shooting.
Both ships are in range.
That's fine.
Range 2 on Sunny. I would shoot Sunny here, I think. I wouldn't want to chance shooting all game at Asajj and not actually killing it.
Yeah, shoot on Sunny. And then
nope, he's going for Asajj anyway.
And then the revenge shot. So expertise for
hit crit.
That is 1 shield.
Yeah, he did not have a focus since he did not push the limit.
So.
First blood-ish. Shield. Feedback. Something.
So. Dirk decides to not attack at all.
Yeah, there we go.
So, Soul's got no range on anyone.
Dengar did his Dengar thing.
Yeah.
As you can see there, if you shoot a Dengar in arc, you get 1 back, and he just did not want to risk that.
No, especially not with anything to modify his defensive dice.
Yep.
So, good opportunity for Soul here now to get off his harpoon next round.
Yep.
On Asajj, my guess.
He basically has, well, clear field now. And it seems that Jonas picked Asajj after all as primary target. Make sure you clear the stress, shoot the harpoon, have Dengar shoot at Asajj as well then. You're gonna shoot towards Glittersim, probably countermeasures as well though. But he has 2 harpoons because of the extra munitions, so yeah. Is it Dirk? Are you sure?
No, Dirk.
It depends on what language you're from.
In Germany, it's Dirk.
In Dutch, it would be Dirk.
Like, not Dirk. Like Dirk Diggler.
Not Derp.
Not Derp.
Either way, you know who we mean. Not Jonas. So, Dengar, straight one.
Yeah.
Double down.
Yeah.
Soul, turn in to the right. Clear the stress. However, Diak also knows this.
Or maybe a one bank from Dengar, which will give him a better position for maybe slooping to the left next turn, the turn after that.
Yeah, and make sure you keep Sunny in arc.
Yeah.
Bigger chance of being bumped though.
Yeah,
Especially since both ships fly before you.
Yeah, but the other thing is like you only have missing then a focus token for defense, so
Yep, and
it's not that big of a problem for an expertise Dengar.
looks like our technician failed to tick off countermeasures on Dengar. Has been used, however.
Yeah, gotta tell him.
Okay.
Oh, I can do it myself. Where is...
There we go.
And it's gone.
Yeah, I think I like your one bank more than one straight, even though it gets you forwards further. If you get bumped by Sunny, it means that Sunny can shoot either this round, and then he has to decide again, yeah, do you want to shoot with just the Sarge, get the shot back as well?
Yeah.
It's actually good being bumped here.
Yeah, I guess he's... my guess is that Dirk is trying to maybe block Dengar with Sunny here.
What you could do there as Dirk is do a hard right with Sunny. Try to bump Dengar, but still have an arc on Soul.
That is an option, yeah.
Then you have best of both worlds. Because the Sick has the barrel roll as well. So hard. Does he have hard one? He has a hard one. Hard one to the right, barrel roll to the left. Well, he is going for the block, but not with the hard one.
Yeah, choosing the two bank.
I don't think he will have an arc now. But he can still target lock for a next round. No, he wants to evade. I don't think I would have evaded here. I don't think he's going to get shot.
Why would you? Yeah.
So just set it up for the next round.
Can the M3A get a target lock? Is it one of his actions? It is, yeah. So he's turning his mobile phone out to the right side of the Sage. So he wants to stress Dengar to shut off expertise. So there goes the bump. Maybe?
I don't think he can clear that. Even if he gets past, he would bump into a Sage.
So,
yeah,
don't think
that's not going to fit.
No.
So they're putting down another template to see where the end of the base for Sunny would be.
Yes. No, not here. So Thweek deciding to barrel roll here.
Also getting back in range for Dengar.
So,
Achso, du kannst ja.
Luke's got no shot, seems. So did.
So glitter stem on Asajj, first of two. So Dirk guessing that Jonas will double down on his promise from last round to shoot at Asajj.
Probably think about using countermeasures as well.
There is no target lock, however. I'm not sure I would this round yet.
No, and
Asajj.
but maybe with Soul shooting a harpoon. So Tweak
Seems to be in range. Or, and of course, Asajj putting the stress on Dengar. Seems to be a range one shot if he goes for it.
So
What's he gonna shoot? Unmodified Tweak at range one? Nope, it's Asajj after all.
that's only one hit.
Yep, because of the stress that Asajj gave, the expertise got shut down, otherwise it would have been two.
So Tweaks got
No arc.
shot on. Or does he? Oh yeah, he does.
Okay,
So Tweak shooting on Dengar.
did not think so. No problem, X-Wing Uhu.
So that is one.
We like it as well.
Yeah. We're having fun doing this. Gladly like to give you something to watch on the weekend. So
Seems like Dengar did not shoot back at Tweak.
no, he's probably
Saving it for
Asajj. Yeah. So
now Jonas is deciding what to do with Soul.
Stage 3 competitors, you have 35 minutes, 35 minutes left for a round. Thank you.
Yeah, the top down makes it a bit easier to try and gauge the ranges and angles. If you have an angled view, that is quite hard to do.
So harpoon,
Fokus und
harpoon
Guidance Chips.
missile, focus, guidance chips for 2 hits and 2 crits.
Oh wow.
So glitter stem for 3. That's only 1
One shield.
and harpooned.
Happy he still has shields. Nobody likes
Asajj on
it.
Dengar. That is 2 hits.
And glitter stem.
That's 2 evades. So another range shot.
Return shot from Dengar
There's some
on
netties
Asajj.
here. That's 2 hits, that's alright. And that's 2 evades.
Ist ausgeglichen. So, was nehmen wir?
Die TTT. Müssen wir schließen? Okay.
Fähigkeit noch triggern?
Okay, because we had the overlay editor open, the technician got overridden all the time.
Oh, with link battery, that's hit crit on Soul 6er.
2 auf 6er.
So
2 auf 6er.
6ers lost 2 shields.
Macht der Kleine.
So the glitter stem prevented 2 damage,
Ah, ich bin noch
and the expertise lockdown with the stress prevented 2 damage.
So Dengar was shot twice, didn't lose anything. 6er lost 2 shields from the N3A from Sunny Bounder. and Asajj only lost with 2 shots from Dengar, and a Harpoon only lost 2 shields. And it's one of those situations where you really see how tanky Asajj can get. She doesn't even have to pull the stress off of Dengar, which is really helpful here.
Yep, that's exactly why I would have gone for Tweak first, because you don't...
But with being stressed, no expertise, range 3, arm thrusters, 4 dice on Tweak.
No, I mean your general fly up. Because he flew here now in order to keep the guns on the side.
Regarding target priority, yeah.
Like the previous 2 rounds would have been flown differently if you had a different target. However, if Asajj goes, Dirk is in trouble. Jonas is checking out the angles that he can still fly through those asteroids. They limit his ability to stay on Asajj a bit.
Yeah. So 2 bank is left, but I
think that would hit the asteroid.
Put him on an asteroid, yeah. 1 forward is green, but you probably get stressed from Asajj again. 2 forward and 3 forward are green on the Jumpmaster style. I think 3 forward, is it green? If I remember correctly?
No, only the 2 forward is
2
green.
forward, okay.
So all the 2 straight and left direction thingies are green.
Yeah, Sean, seems like he's concentrating on Asajj, but you were discussing if that's the right call.
So this is the disadvantage of barrel rolling left instead of right the last turn.
Yeah.
Because he wants to go to the right now, but he can't because of the stress. Whereas if he had gone to the right, he would have a lot more options. Yes, Sean. It seems like Jonas has picked Asajj as the juiciest.
So we'll probably see 3 bank to the right from Asajj here, which is green.
That would bump her though. And he has his arc to the right already. I don't think he needs to go quite as far.
The thing is, the other option, 2 forward, is green, and that's not something that we want to do here.
He could do a bank and guess that
3 bank
or 2 bank.
2 bank is not green.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So that's why my guess is 3 bank. It could fit,
but then he has to use his action to
rotate the arc. Yeah.
Then again, he still has a glitter sim.
Yeah.
So both players have some tough choices here. I think Tweak will be relatively easy. 1 bank left. Keep the guns on the prize. Yeah, that stress on Dengar is really limiting Jonas. What would you do with Sunny here? That's also interesting. Like, get on Soul?
Probably try to block Soul so that he has no focus to shoot his second Harpoon missile.
Yep, I agree with you here.
So maybe
R2. Does he have boost? I don't think so.
No. Does not hit a barrel roll.
He could do a 3-bank barrel roll right.
Yeah. 2-bank barrel roll right could also be an option.
I don't think you get far enough then. Well, maybe.
Ach komm, was soll's. Muss doch was passieren.
Dirk seems to be unsure
Yeah.
if that what he has dialed in is the right decision.
Mal gespannt.
Well, it could be the right decision, but it depends on what Jonas does. This is one of those cases where one move isn't necessarily the best. It's what do you think your opponent is going to do and anticipate that.
Dann hast du da drauf.
Like we said a couple times before, being unpredictable is what sometimes can decide games.
Das ist ja nur 1 bis 2. Also ich hatte es hier auf den vergessen. Den hätte ich. Aber ich habe eine 1-Bank gerechnet, du hast eine 2-Bank gemacht. Ich wäre eh nicht drin.
Yeah, Jonas discussing with Dirk what they were expecting.
He forgot to use intelligence agent.
Ah,
Okay, der das. Soll ein Bumplet.
so Sonny did not go for the bump. He went for a quaver.
Vorwärts.
I think it was the long one as well.
Ja, muss nur treffen, ne? Das ist immer das Problem.
To have an arc on Sol.
Der?
Two forward.
Left the bomb behind because why not?
Yeah. So good use of Soul 6's pilot ability here, using one turn template to drop that bomb. So
That looks like a bomb.
return. Interesting.
Well, it still clears his stress.
Yeah.
And the arc is to the right, so he still has a shot this turn regardless. It does, however, leave an awful lot of room for Dengar to maneuver again. And that's something Dengar likes.
Okay. Denker? 2 vor.
Yeah, 2 straight. Clear that stress out. Yes, Sean, he used the hard one. Because of Soul 6's pilot ability, he's allowed to do that. Instead of only the straight one, you're allowed to use the hard one turns as well.
What do you think? Can you barrel roll out of Asajj's arc here?
No, it's not far enough. When the barrel roll on the big ships first arrived, you would have been able to do it, but because you now have to use the short end of the template, I don't think he will get quite far enough. He tried anyway. Maybe he did.
So, gespannt, was das ausmacht. Klick mal rein.
And here comes the tweak. It's looking like a ranged one shot. Or is that an arc? Ship is so big you can't see the.
You cannot see the base properly.
I think he might want to barrel roll anyway, because otherwise he has an asteroid.
Do the 1-bank barrel roll downwards and shooting on Dengar then. Dengar's got no arc on tweak.
Next round, you mean? Or?
No, now. Doing the barrel roll to the left side with tweak.
Dann würde es das mal.
You think he has an arc on Dengar?
Ding ist klar.
Ja, ja, super.
With the bank.
Oh, the bank. The title. Of course, the title. Yeah.
If you guys have
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, he is choosing to do the barrel roll, but in the other direction, make sure that Sol does not have a shot.
So.
Yeah, the new Star Viper Mark II feels a bit like the Echo of before, as we said yesterday as well. It's a really nice trick and can be very unpredictable for the opponent. as we see here.
Glitter stem on Dengar. He's stressed twice now, but with the stars being in range 1,
Machen wir gleich.
trying to do damage.
Yeah, but Sunny doesn't have a shot, I think. I think that's range 3. Plus, I think he wants to shoot at Soul anyway, and Tweak isn't going to shoot at you. And the double stress, that's going to hurt, because you won't be able to clear it.
Ja.
So countermeasures and glitter stem
On the set.
Good. Bonnet.
Komm mal, Blanks haben wir so gebraucht.
Ja.
Yeah.
Oi, no
Damage done from the bonnet.
Länger.
So Dengar shooting on Assange.
Of course, with 2 dice, statistically, you would expect 1 on average. Yep. That's a good throw. Who needs expertise anyway? Well, he doesn't, since he...
Hast du mal Blanks auf den Dingern, Alter? Nicht normal.
Jonas getting a bit frustrated
So
there.
Tweak shooting on Soul Sixer. Probably.
Gehe ich auf Soul?
Ja.
Crit.
Ja. Am Blank. Krieg 2.
So another 2 shields.
Ja.
So Soul checking if he has arc on Tweak.
I don't think he does, but it seems to be close. Nope. Jonas is saying no.
So TLT through arc.
Against a glitter stemmed countermeasure. Assange.
Ja.
Then again, this is the last of the extra defenses Assange has, aside from Lazrazi, of course.
So using focus for 3.
Second shot. This time, no focus available. Doesn't need it.
Natties.
And Assange using glitter stem. Yeah, this is what I meant with maybe not Assange first.
So Sunny can shoot on. Oh no, Assange first. Shooting on Dengar, I guess. No.
Yeah, I should shoot a Dengar. Glitter stem turning focus around again.
And that's only 1 shield. Dengar. No return shot.
Sunny shooting.
Nice of Jonas. Reminding Dirk to shoot with Sunny.
Did not have range on Dengar, so shooting at Soul. Wow. Wow.
Du kannst auch eins dazulegen.
Ja, super.
Well, Jonas complained about
Ist immer getriggert, die Fähigkeit.
Jonas complained about empty dice results, and Dirk was nice enough to comply.
Yes. If like a third guy.
So Assange has used all the defensive modifiers now. No more tricky. Sunny is still full, I think. Tweak is still full.
So what would you do now? So you can do the hard one to the left with Dengar.
Yeah, you have to keep that arc in play. He has 2 stress, so you have to get rid of it as Dengar, especially as expertise Dengar.
Other option is maybe disengage, going too forward. Make sure that you don't get another stress next round. Although Assange probably is too far away anyway.
Yeah, Assange
dealing
is
stress.
probably too far away. If you can hard disengage, you leave Soul out to dry, because they will all have a shot on her. Because Sunny can just fly behind her now, not much you can do about it. Yeah, well, eat a bomb, that's about it. Tweak can just turn in and do scum things. So I don't think you can disengage that either. And Assange still has the firing arc to the right, or to the ship's right. Yeah, you can't leave him out to dry. You have to support him. No Sean. It's yeah. Who wins at the end of the 17 minutes that are left? So yeah, technically you might be correct. First one to get points, since there's not that much time left.
Yeah. So what to do here now?
One turn with Dengar.
So what do you do with Asajj? So if you bank in or hard in green to the right, you probably will eat a bomb from Soul Sixer, which can get you the half points.
You have to clear the stress though. You need the modifiers.
You can go 2 forward. Could be an option. 2 forward.
2 forward to make sure you don't eat the bomb.
Yeah.
I think 3 bank would.
Well, both, Sean, both ships, especially on your side, Dengar and Soul, are not quite made for running away. Maybe.
Nope.
I don't know if that's a good option here.
Dengar wants to chase, and Soul doesn't do anything when running.
It might be. They're maneuverable. They're fast. His ships.
But he doesn't have any points yet.
No,
Dengar
he does
is
not. He's far away from maybe getting Soul. Still got like 1 shield, 5 hull, and Dengar with only 2 shields lost.
He can get half of Dengar. That's about it. Without hard engaging, that is. Then again, Asajj is also on the verge of giving up half points. However, Dengar is more expensive. So if you let Sunny chase Soul around, you're gonna eat the bomb. However, you also have a stress that you need to clear. And on the sick, that's the 1 and 2 bank, and the 2 and 3 straights that are green. Just eat the bomb anyway, take the 2 bank, and try to get Soul this round.
Just with Sunny?
With Sunny, Tweak, and Asajj. Well, maybe not Asajj, but just do a hard 1 on Tweak, follow him around.
It is an option, but yeah,
because neither of those ships will be able to reliably shoot at Dengar.
Yeah, and even if you get 2 crits with the bomblet on Sunny, you won't die.
Dirk is choosing not to take the risk with the bomblets, just doing 3 straight to clear the stress.
You think it's enough? Hard 1?
Well, not anymore now.
Okay.
However, he's in the way of Asajj again now. Self bump, clear the stress on Asajj.
Okay.
And then just shoot unmodified. But you're dead sure you will not eat a bomb.
So Soul is dropping a bomblet.
Jonas used one of his harpoons already.
Yeah.
So he still has 1 left.
Yeah. So maybe try to block Tweak here, who I imagine is doing a hard 1 to the left.
Yeah, I don't think you want to barrel roll here, because you also get closer to Asajj again. So you run the risk of getting the stress, which you don't want.
I would just take focus.
Block Tweak, make sure Tweak does not shoot at Dengar modified, or at himself even.
Couple of bumped.
And he's bumping into his own ship, maybe?
Maybe if
not.
If it fits, then he's in luck. It's going to be another one of those precision German engineering things. Well, we saw yesterday how close some of these players managed to get it.
Yeah.
Millimeters. Barrel roll, boost maneuver, and then end within half a millimeter of an asteroid. And probably planned too.
Their heads are in the way. So
looks like the base would fit, but maybe the guidance thingy, what's it called, on the base.
Yeah.
The Nupsi.
In Germany we call it Nupsi. I don't know how we call that in English.
Wo ich geguckt habe, war ich mir eigentlich ziemlich sicher, dass es auf jeden Fall kommt. Aber jetzt, ja, ich nehm's mal weg.
Yeah, the templates, the ship base themselves fits, but it looks like the guidance.
Nupsi.
Yeah. The two things you put the template between did not fit.
Yeah, and they count for bumps.
Yep.
So they're not used for measuring range. But
Jonas was very happy that did not fit. Yep, hard left one, clear stress, get the arc back into the game. Exactly what we expected. Now Tweak, did he go for the hard
Gut, dass du bloß
one?
1 geflogen bist.
Yes, he did.
yeah, as expected.
And we see the disadvantage on. No, he should go back a bit further. Yeah, now he's in the correct position. The disadvantage of flying predictable moves, even if they would be the best
Also ich glaube,
otherwise.
entweder er dreht ab, muss wegbuschen wegen der Bombe oder er frisst die Bombe oder er bumpt nicht.
So bumps, no action in the range of the bomb. Dingers, primary firing arc. So not in a good spot.
Okay. So it seems like he's in range
Stressing.
to massage, so he gets the stress. And maybe a shot later in the round.
Ein Hit.
One hit on the bomblet. We missed the dice throw.
Dinger.
So Dinger shooting on Tweak.
Im Arc.
Ja. Nein.
3 hits, natties.
Jetzt ist ein Expertise ausgeschaltet.
Nein.
Takes 3 hits.
Still had a shield. Oh,
No, he did not,
apparently
because of the bomblet.
That's true. Bomblet took the shield away. 3 hits
Tweak is
on.
down to 1.
So in one round of shooting, he managed to take Tweak to 1. As I said at the beginning of the game, I would have gone for Tweak first to just get that damage off the board and get those points already.
So,
Ja, wenn der nicht schießt, bin ich so blöd.
so Dirk is considering shooting with Tweak on Dinger or not.
I would not.
Would not, no. Would definitely not. No modifiers aside from auto thrusters. And Dengar shoots back.
Schießt TLT auf Massage.
So shooting TLT on Assange.
Ist mit Stein.
Throw an asteroid.
Erster. Der zweite.
2 hits.
Das waren ein paar Blades.
Oh, 3 blades.
Zweiter. Wieder zwei.
2 hits. 3. Oh
Sarge
my
Ist doch nicht
does
normal,
not
Alter.
care. Glitter Sim, countermeasures, who needs them?
Dirk's green dice are really, really good. So then we have Assange.
Shooting at.
Dinger, I guess?
I would, but doesn't mean he would. One. Yeah, looks like a Dengar.
Okay.
Defended, no problems.
So, and then it's Sunny shooting on Assange, on Dinger. Did they check for range or arc? Doesn't seem like it. Jonas already has
Well, arc for sure, but
dials in his hands.
no.
Okay.
No range, I guess. Did not see the measuring, but
So we see a nearly dead Tweak and no damage on Jonas' ships this turn. Good round for Jonas here.
yep. However, Sol is in the way of Dengar, or Dengar is in the way of Sol. He can turn in.
What I would do is turn left with Soul. Still have TLT shots.
You mean our left or the ship's left?
Ships left. And do the one bank is there's a probability that you bump into Thweek, or that Thweek bumps into you, which is good for the TLT shot maybe going through, but maybe you want Dengar to shoot on Thweek as well.
I think you have two options with Soul here. Both options at max speed. Either you go to the ship's left, get as far away from Thweek as possible to ensure you have that TLT shot, only 1 HP.
Yeah.
Then again, auto thrusters, and 3 green defend die, and possibly an asteroid. But you have to take the shot, I think.
Yeah.
So
Most
hard
definitely.
to the left, but if Thweek manages to get into your range 1 bubble, you don't have a shot on any other ship. That's why the hard right, I think, would be better. However, that's also where Dengar wants to go, and it is the more predictable move. So in this case, I would choose the hard left, I think, and then barrel roll away. No, he's stressed, so no barrel roll. Or does he
Hard
have
left is
green on the skirts?
On the skirts? No, the hard no, it's not. It's just one forward, 2 forward. Let me check. I played 4 skirts,
And you don't even
and
know.
I don't remember.
Sean, half points is only on large-based ships. Small-based ships have to be killed completely in order to give up any points whatsoever.
So yeah, 1 forward, 2 forward, 3 forward, straight, and the 2 banks are green on the skirt card.
I think with Soul I would do the 2 bank to the left and then barrel roll away, get max range on Thweek, ensure that TLT shot, take Thweek out. And then on Dengar the left bank 1 again. Clear that lost stress. Try to stay at range from massage and make sure that your arc is pointing at the most enemies.
Yeah.
Now that's then what we expect from Jonas. What do you expect from Dirk?
Sunny might turn in with the bank maneuver, make some space for Asajj. Asajj probably doing the part 3 turn to the right side.
Yep.
The Shadowcaster's
Signature move.
signature move, yeah. That was the one I'm looking
Yes,
for.
stay at range 2, and the only way to stay at range 2 is to do that hard 3 to the right. I completely agree with you there. With Sunny, I would just turn in as hard as you can as well. Like, get near Dengar. You have to get points or you are losing at this point in the game. It's 4 minutes left. I think they will have time for one more round, but it's 5 ships shooting in 4 minutes. Might be this round only, so he has to get his shot in.
So half points on Dengar is
7 or 8?
it's down to 27 points. And
Thweek
Thweek
is
is
30.
30, so half points on Dengar would not be enough for Dirk.
So he needs to kill Soul to win this game. Or actually manage a Dengar one-shot. So, Bomblet to the side.
2 bank from
Yep.
the skirt.
What we predicted. Question is he barrel rolling away? Yep, he is. Jonas flying by the book here. Get that range on Thweek. Question is, did Dirk anticipate the same move?
So,
Hard 3, no surprises there.
into the bomb.
What action would you take here? Just take the focus?
Probably.
You always finish a round. As soon as time is called, you finish the current round, but do not set new dials. If there's even 5 seconds left on the round and you manage to set your dials before time is called, you do a complete full round after that again. You always finish a complete round. You never cut off at time. Yep, hard left, no surprises there either. Clears the lost stress, gets his action now. I would probably even take the focus now, because you don't have your expertise and you want to be sure of the kill.
Yeah.
And I don't think a use intelligence agent even wants this game.
No. It's especially for the lot of
focus.
PS10 and PS11 Imperials that we see, or PS11 Pose. Then it's quite useful.
Tweak getting blocked from following Soul, so Soul still has that clutch shot. Yeah, Dirk anticipated the disengage from Soul. He's trying to make sure he stays in the one range bubble, but gets blocked by Dengar.
So it's not. I think it's not range 1 to Soul. So no modifiers. No. The only thing that he has is art thrusters now.
Yep.
So for the bomblet,
Asteroid isn't in the way either. I did not see the result. Oh, he didn't throw it. Nothing. Jonas is not lucky on his bomblets with 6 die.
So 2,
he only rolled
4.
1 damage total.
Did you get where? For what the 2 were for? Oh, Asajj getting 2.
Is that half on the side yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but it does make it very interesting what Dengar is going to do. Because if Dengar manages to push another damage, that is half points.
So, Dengar shooting first. Dengar.
Sunny is on 2 as well. Range 1 in arc.
I would shoot on, I don't know, heart.
If he kills Tweak
And Sunny.
it's a win for sure. If he only kills 1, he needs to not give up damage on Dengar. If he takes Sunny out, that's 1 less shot that he's gonna eat with a linked battery heavy sick intercept. I think I would go for Sunny here.
He's shooting on Sunny,
Yeah, I think that's the right call. He's happy with his focus now.
Okay. That is 3 hits and a crit on Sunny Bounder.
Now remember Sunny's ability, if he rolls the same thing on all his die, he can add 1 of those results as well.
But he does not, and
But
Sunny's
he does
gone.
not.
So,
I think that's the game-winning throw.
Tweaks.
Yeah. Tweak cannot shoot because he's buffed and he has no arc.
Tweaks got no shot. So, Soul 6er, TLT. on
Range
Tweak.
2. Best case scenario for Jonas. The TLT shot from Soul on Tweak.
Natty.
3 hits. Yeah.
And that's
One from the
that
auto
Tweak.
thruster. Still a dead Tweak. So he went for Asajj, his primary target. The only thing that did not give up any points is Asajj.
So, and there's Asajj. Shooting.
I think regardless of what he does, it does not matter anymore.
One hit. Yeah, he's got it. Shooting back.
Through the asteroid.
Wenn mich im Feuerwinkel angreift, darf ich schießen. Ja, das ist nicht ein Quick, dass ich getroffen werde. Rückschuss wird 3.
Just to rub salt in the wound, Dengar pushes through.
That's even half points then on Asajj.
Well, as we said, points don't matter this game.
Okay, that's game.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jonas. I will be on my way to ask them for an interview. Be right back.
So, all right then. You saw him on stream yesterday. That's those two will be on the next game, the top 32 game next round, and very interesting list. Johannes is playing 3, so Sixer and Justro, and as we have seen yesterday, he's playing Dash and Nib. So, we have to clear the field now. We've got our interview partner from the last game.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, but we will see you next round.
Yeah, one of us at least, so
well,
go team!
We see you both here, so after the game. And we see you on the table. So, hi Dirk.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you after your loss now? So what do you think of the game? Was it maybe the matchup? What's the matchup for you? What do you think?
The matchup was okay. I made some mistakes. I think the game changer was that I fly wrong with tweak in the middle of the bomb plots.
Okay. Yeah. So was there like maybe one situation where you thought that was a game changer?
Yeah, this with tweak in the middle.
Okay, so that was the situation, yeah.
In this one scene, I had to fly away with tweak and then not go in there.
Yeah.
I had a hard one, and he the Skirk flies only one away.
Yeah, so
I thought he flies
a little
wider,
bit farther away. Yeah. Okay.
That was very good for him.
So how did you like it here yesterday and today at the Hanover System Open?
Oh well, I like it very much. I didn't expect that I make it in a cut. That's amazing.
What did you face yesterday? So what were the matchups that you had going into the stage 3?
Many scumless, only one ghost fanlist, one Imperial Aces, that's all. Many scum.
Have you played another System Open before?
Yeah, Stuttgart and Nürnberg.
So both German ones from last year and the year before that. But this year, not any other System Opens in another country?
No, those.
Are you going to one of the next other System Opens, like Paris or Bologna?
No.
Okay.
That's too far away. That's enough here.
Okay. Well, thanks for the insights.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time and the interview.
Thank you.
And have fun at Hyperspace.
Thanks. See ya.
So, little gimmick.
Okay.
So now we're gonna see get Jonas up for an interview here. He's just packing his stuff. Yeah, baby!
Alter Schwede, Alter.
Exciting.
This is O.J. Simpson. So, muss ich die Dinger jetzt aufsetzen oder was? Oh, nö.
Congratulations, man!
Yeah, thanks.
So, how was the matchup for you? What do you thought of the list that you were facing with Sunny Bounder, Saj, and
I don't know. I never played this before. Yeah, it was really hard. It was all about range control for Denga, that he can't stress me, and I had my expertise. Yeah, and the road, the dice were really hot on both sides.
Yeah, especially Dirk's green dice were like on fire. Like focus, evade, 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 evade. Focus, evade, evade.
Exactly.
All the time.
My red dice were also really good.
Yeah, you rolled some medics even while stressed.
Yes, genau, exactly. And yeah, when he had this glitter stim both times, he never rolled the blank.
Yeah.
It was all symbols.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really hard to get damage through that.
Yeah. But the good thing for you was that he wasn't able to get a lot of damage on your ships as well. So
yes, yes, exactly. At one point there was a Sarge at one shield or so, and I was nothing. Or
nothing.
Few shields on Sol. So I thought when I get half a Sarge, at about 25 minutes left or so, I could win this. And then my intelligence agent was really big for me, so he could look at the tweak dial.
Yeah.
And my boblet from Saul could place perfectly.
Yeah.
Last round I did 4 out of 6 damage or so.
And then a lot of hits on those guys for the last bomber.
Then it was over.
Yeah, so really good game, very well played.
Yes.
So you're playing OJ Hemmings now, the
Yes.
top 32 cut. Do you know what he's playing?
No clue.
Okay, let's see. So best of luck for top 32. We'll see you on top.
Yes.
So
let's see.
Take care. Good luck, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so players are already setting up for the next game. I don't know when the next round is going to start exactly.
Well, we basically went to time, so not more than 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah. So maybe we just keep being live.
Keep on rolling.
Keep on rolling. So, I'm gonna take a short break anyway, maybe you too, and we will hear you.
As soon as the round starts again, we will begin with the commentary.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
In the meantime, you can take a look at the lists. Your Hannes lists is already up to date. Tobias' list is up to date now. So take a look at the lists. Look up your mind. See you.
Danke dir.
See you in a bit.
Hast gerade Bescheid gedacht?
Ja, ein bisschen Schrott.
Jo, eine Linie.
Hab ich alles. Jo. Oh, jetzt habe ich zweimal rausgeholt.
Stage 3 competitors, who lands now